Hey everyone, so let's talk about the three chakras that were mentioned in this week's guidance, which was the Queen of Wands, wherein you were being guided to focus on work around your sacral chakra, solar plexus, and throat. So let's break it down to each of the three chakras, starting with the lowest one, which is right above your root chakra and below your navel. It's orange in color, and this is your sacral chakra. When the sacral chakra is out of whack or under energized, underutilized, a person can experience feelings of martyrdom. They may lack discipline or are living without opportunities to find pleasure or passion. Someone may feel undeserving of abundance or even insecure in their proceedings. Now, a healthy sacral chakra resonates with abundance, pleasure, passion, sensuality, sexuality, and overall well being. So, if you want to identify imbalance, look for the negative qualities or characteristics that I mentioned first and start to focus on positive things that encompass, building abundance in your life and focusing on things that give you healthy pleasure, that allow you to express yourself in a healthy sexual and pleasure way. And so start to bring more of that into your life to help balance out the sacral energy center. With regards to the solar plexus, which is located at the top of your abdomen, just behind, below your diaphragmatic notch. This one is yellow in color. It sits above the sacral chakra and below the heart. This center, when it's out of balance or underutilized, results oftentimes in judgment, feeling unworthy, having difficulty in creating boundaries in relationships or even work-life dynamics. You can often see codependency issues, depression, anxiety. And when the solar plexus chakra is healthy, you instead see someone who feels empowered, someone who is aware of their self-value, their self-worth, they're confident, and they have an appropriate level of self-esteem. So take a look at yourself and see, are there any areas where you are judging yourself or judging others? If so, why? Start to break that down. Is there any reason why you're feeling unworthy of what you've cultivated in your life? Tapping into the sacral energy, feeling undeserving. Are you having challenges implementing rules and boundaries in your life and in your relationships? And if so, do you in turn not value your worth? Do you not value your efforts, your knowledge, and what you offer unto the world around you? And if so, we need to start highlighting the things that allow you to recognize, the ego side. This is where ego is really positive, is when you get those internal reminders that you worked really hard, you deserve a bonus. You worked really hard, you deserve recognition. This is about titles in part. And are you supplying energy, time, information, knowledge, all of the above, and then some, and being recognized for it? So, what have you done that makes you proud? How do you touch the world around you? How do you serve yourself in positive ways? All of this should start boosting your confidence, your empowerment, your solar plexus energy as a whole. Now let's look at the throat chakra, which is obviously located in your neck. It is the blue energy center above your heart, below your brow chakra. And when this one's out of whack, we can see people over communicating or perhaps lacking clarity in their communication, lacking truth in what they express. Someone who has truthiness issues, someone who feels unheard and unable to express themselves. So that's unhealthy throat chakra energy. Now, the healthy side, this is someone who is in tune with their will, their integrity, is able to speak their truth that comes from their heart. Someone who is a strong communicator, and someone who is creative in their expression. Now, you can tie creative energy into expression as it relates to the throat chakra, painting, writing, artful communication, thorough and accurate communication. But creativity does also tie into the sacral chakra as well, especially when it comes to hands-on creativity. So if you're having blockages up here, you can follow your passions and use your hands to get dirty by expressing yourself in other ways. So the athlete expresses themselves on the field, the artist perhaps on stage, or behind a paintbrush. And so start to get creative even in the ways that you start to open up the energy to your throat, sacral, and solar plexus chakras, so that you can further attune each of these energy centers and to your strength. So pay attention to the positives as well as the negatives to help you identify where there may be blockages. And of course, if you're seeing blocks here and below, then you probably have some blockage in your heart chakra too. And this is where healing and self-awareness is really vital in attuning all of the chakra energy centers and empowering yourself in body, mind, and spirit. So it's time to get to work, break out your tools of artistry, get involved in different classes that are around you, try your hands at new things to express yourself, tap in, tune in to heal and progress on this journey, because you're going to need all that good juju to help keep your vibe high, an optimistic and positive outlook on life, because there's a lot of tumultuous energy happening now, and you deserve that space and time. You deserve the efforts to put into yourself. And everyone who may feel needy and without you as you go inward and take care of you will end up yielding the results of your work anyhow. So, or if they don't, perhaps they don't deserve it. So pay attention to what is ailing, what is perhaps over energized, and start to tune into your wants and needs to improve your self-care. Thank you for listening.